I like to help people. I like to make them succeed on my field, which is the jiu-jitsu. If you get to a fight and then the knowledge that I have, I can help them to finish a fight or to escape a position, that's going to make me happy. I'm Augusto Tanquinho Mendes, black belt 4th degree, 6 times black belt world champion. 6-time black belt world champion. I've been training jiu-jitsu for 27 years, fighting the best guys in the world in jiu-jitsu. And at some point I did a transition to MMA and met a lot of good people, started helping guys, and eventually I started helping more people that want to improve their jiu-jitsu more and more started to come to me and train more with me, and they started to not just help me but also being part of their camps and being part of their team. That's how it started, naturally, organic and nothing planned. It was just going, And I met Sean through Team Welch at the lab. Once I started training MMA there, like I said, I started training MMA, and then a lot of guys saw my level in jiu-jitsu on the training room, and what I was doing was something different than they seen before. And Team Welch, really smart, and he came to me and said, "Man, I wanted to learn from you. I want to get better in jiu-jitsu for MMA." And then I told him, like, just come to train with me on my academy, and he did. But he also brought Sean. Since the beginning, Sean was an amateur fighter, and he was always saying, like, he's going to be the future, and I want him learning from now, not waiting until he gets to the big stage, but start learning jiu-jitsu now from me. And then that's how I started to be part of Sean's career, and started helping him out, and now we're here fighting for the title. And he was terrible in jiu-jitsu, He was terrible in jiu-jitsu, but I mean, he was a hard worker for sure. And I remember he was hating training the gi. I mean, he was okay, no gi. We could see a lot of depth in his grips and a lot of mistakes that a lot of MMA guys doing, and just like a process to not just him but same team, just making them working more the grips, understand about the concepts, about how to maintain, not panicking, maintain positions, retentions, the importance of every single aspect in the game, and just trusting the process and putting the work, And I knew that was going to be the easier fight because both guys were like willing to do it, They want to do it, and they did. Yeah, I think it was good to have not just some information about the audio on the video, but also what I felt on the fight. I passed everything for Sean. We in team, we already know his strength. It's not everybody know what it is. What I mean? He's a strong guy. He's good in wrestling. I mean, he has a solid jiu-jitsu. But I mean, when we fought, he lost all the exchange in jiu-jitsu. Like, he's trying to jiu-jitsu me, he was losing. I mean, he won the match for sure, but was just scoring takedowns and holding me on the ground and defending submissions. I was attacking a bunch of submissions. So with Sean, it's going to be a different approach. We have a different plan for the fight. But we see, we had some stuff there that we're hoping Sean can use it. We know Audio's strength. We know how to try to avoid that too, and just need to try to, on the fight day, show up and do it, I think Sean is a special athlete, he is special. He needs to use those creativity stuff, and it's not everybody who's going to be like that. So we need to try to encourage and explore him to do all those stuff. You know what I mean? And from my perspective on the ground, yeah, there is some simple stuff that we can do. So we're not trying to be that crazy and creative, but we cannot shut down athletes like Sean, you know what I mean? Saying to him, oh, don't do this or don't do that. The guy is a special athlete, So we need to encourage him to keep doing more and more, and what is wrong, we try to fix and fit to his style and make him better than he is, At the beginning, he knew where he want to go, and then he's a hard worker. And I think that discipline, takes him apart of the other ones, Everybody want to be a champ. Everybody wanted to get there, but it's not everybody who wants to have the discipline to get there, And Sean, always the beginning, since he was broke, since he didn't have nothing, like I said, since he was amateur, he was always putting the work, like skinny, no athlete frames or nothing. He was just throwing that and training to me, with the team, with the black belts. with years of training, you know, and not complain. I never heard him complain about anything, just absorbing and getting better and asking. And I think that makes him special, you know what I mean, the way that he is. And I think he takes that to his personal life too. He's a guy with really knowledge and really smart with the business. Everybody wanted to be successful, but nobody wants to do what you need to do to be successful, you know, and he did. The pressure that we have is way smaller than Sean's. You know, Sean's carries all the pressure, you know. We there trying to be on his side and support him whatever he needs, you know. So I don't feel any pressure. Sean's gonna be the one showing up there. Sean's gonna be the one fighting, you know. We there to support him. Whatever decision he takes there on the fight, you're gonna be there to trying to tell him, I mean, what do you think is gonna be the best. But he's the man taking the decisions. He's the man putting his face in line there, his life in line, you know. So there's no pressure for us, you know. For us, we just need to work harder behind the scenes and make him feel confident as possible and see that he's capable of go there and be a world champ. Not just now, but since the beginning, you know, we knew it. We are going to be here in that moment. We are going to fight for a title eventually, and that's it, you know. So just make sure he's happy and in a good place of his mind that he can go there and be a world champ. Still getting close to the fight, you know what I mean? After weigh-ins, fight day, we just keep reminding him the whole process, so everything that he went through, you know, the training, the injuries, the hard work, and then fight is gonna be 25 minutes, you know, but all the work behind the scenes is really hard. It's brutal for your body, you know. We just keep reminding that, reminding him about his family, reminding him what he's fighting for, you know what I mean, for the fans, entertaining people, the person that he is, and what making him want to fight. Because like I said, I mean, everybody want to be a champion, everybody want to fight, but not everybody wants to step in the cage and doing that, you know. You just keep making him enjoy the moment, you know, enjoy the walk-in, enjoy when you're there in the cage, enjoying the opponent in your facing you, staring you, you know, enjoying the first minutes of the fight, finding the mistake and try to win, you know. So keep reminding him that that's his moment. Keep training harder for weeks, months for that, you know. So just kind of use some of those strategies, being his side and talk, you know. The discipline. You need to have the discipline. You know, it's martial arts athlete is not easy life. You're gonna go through ups and downs, injuries, financially problems. You need to love the sport, and what's gonna hold you there during those moments is your discipline and in believing that you're gonna make it, you know. Make something different than most of the people. At least for me, that's what helped me through, especially my career in Jiu-Jitsu when it was like broke too. I didn't have nothing. I have just a dream to be a world champion and kept like showing up in the training, getting better, putting myself in the worst positions possible, you know, training with the hardest guys possible. And with the discipline of the hard training comes the confidence, and eventually you're gonna get there, you know. I mean, that's many, but I would say probably not giving up, you know what I mean? Like in any aspect, you know, it could be during the fight, it could be during your camp, it could be anything. You're going through some personal problems and then you want to quit and say, oh, fuck, no, that's not for me. Or you don't have money, or you got hurt on the fight. I literally won world title as a black belt with 1 second left. 1 second left, finished the fight, and it was down. And then 1 second left, I scored the points that made me a world champ. So just trusting and believing, and you still have time there on the clock, you still have a chance to be a world champ, you know. So people sometimes get weak mentally, and when the first challenge comes, they give up. I mean, it could be inside the cage or on the mats or when in life, or I mean, mentally weak to have to prepare for the worst. And if it happens, you're ready. You know? I that I like to train a lot. So I'm 4 years old. I'm retired competing, but I'm still training almost all the time with the guys, and I'm throwing myself there, feeling the new techniques, asking, you know. Not that I conquered everything that I did in Jiu-Jitsu, that I know everything, you know. The sport developed a lot, Jiu-Jitsu, MMA, so we always have new stuff coming, so we need to, that's the way that I like to be up to date, go there, train with the guys, feeling, asking questions, you know, and keep improving to make me a better athlete, because I like to train it, but I also make me a better coach to helping everybody else, you know. And for me, I like to help people. I like to make them succeed on my field, you know, which is the Jiu-Jitsu. You know, if you get to a fight and then the knowledge that I have, I can help them to finish a fight or to escape your position, that's going to make me happy. You know, I know everything that you've been working for is worth for the person to then succeed, to get a victory, I mean, could be your first pro fight or amateur fight, or it could be a world championship, you know. So like, I wanted to help people with my knowledge, and I know everything that I'm capable of to passing for the guys, all the experience that I had through the years, and I know there's not many people in the world who have that ability to have the knowledge. So just I'm really thankful to be able to work with the young athletes hungry that wanted to get there, and then I'm trying to be a better coach, making them succeed the way that I did in jiu-jitsu. I want to see them become world champions too,